I hope today's a great day. So nice to have you here. Shake off all the previous anxiety and stress. Just shake it off. We're going to get into an awesome reading today. And you know what? I feel like just give it to me straight. I want to be real and I want to be frank and just honest with whatever comes across. I'm trying to just be more real, more raw, at least for today. I mean, I don't know how I feel usually, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. So I hope you're all doing great. Let's get in. This is a divine masculine and divine feminine reading. So you can be a male or female in either energy. Good morning, Trevor. Hi, Pacific Pearl. Hey, Karen. How are you, love? I'm glad you guys are all here doing well. Hello, hello. Are you ready for me to give it to you straight? You just want to know the truth? Just want to know like the facts. Like, don't sugarcoat it. Don't paint a picture. Don't tell a story. Just tell me what's really going on with my person. So we're going to look at a DF and a DM, okay? And like I said, it's just, you know what? We don't even have to do a divine, okay? Because divine does not include karmics. It doesn't include them. So we're going to go ahead and just look at the masculine and the feminine energy. No divine in the title. I want to be clear, and please, moderators and anyone who's watching right now, tell everyone who comes on later, it's not a divine person. It's not that, it doesn't have to be that significant other. It could be a karmic involved. So please read the signs, read the stories, the situation with that person, and see who it fits. Did that make sense, or did I just confuse everybody? I don't know. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with the feminine. Spirit, give me a card for the feminine energy. All right. Spirit, give me a card for the masculine energy. Just the masculine energy. Give it to me straight. Okay. So I'm going to put these over here. And that's just the romantic energy. All right. Bottom of the deck, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual past. And path. I don't know why I said past. So religion may have something to do with your guys' situation. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the masculine and feminine energy. All right, please guide and direct me. Show me the feminine energy. All right. And show me the masculine energy, please. The masculine energy in this, give it to me straight. Masculine energy, please. Just give it to me straight. Give it to me straight. Masculine energy. Okay. Bottom of the deck for everyone here is the I'm So Happy mask. Okay, this, both of you, you know, the straight, honest to goodness truth is we're not as happy as we try to be, but hey, that's not such a bad thing. Sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. Sometimes. Am I right? Right. Sometimes, even if you're not feeling your best, you just gotta act like everything's okay. Because everything's gonna be okay. All right. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the divine feminine. Please use these cards to tell me what is really going on in the feminine energy. Okay? And please use these cards to show me the masculine energy. What is really going on? Oh, okay. All right. Bottom of the deck for the both of you, overall, underall, travel. You guys need to get the hell out of here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you are traveling right now, but maybe you need to just travel. You need to get out of the house. You might be going in the car, going somewhere. Oh my God, and there's a message from my mom. She's traveling right now to go get some green chili. That is a message. That's a sign. It's an omen. I'm literally talking about travel. That includes family members for masculine and feminines. And look, the honest to goodness truth, give it to me straight. Get out of the house, go somewhere, do something, travel. It's time to refresh. We all need it. We all need it. Trust and believe that. Even if it's just a little day trip. You know, my mom's just going out to get green chili. It's only going to take them about 4 hours, maybe 5 if they hang out over there. You know, and then the day is done. Small travel. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be major. All right, Spirit, please guide and direct me with these cards for the masculine and the feminine energy. Show me what I need to know. The honest to goodness truth. Just give it to me straight. Give it to me straight. Oh, okay. So this is going to be between the both of you guys, apparently. Yeah. Show me the feminine. Okay. Show me the masculine. Ah! Well, I cheated. You guys saw it. The masculine got the beach. We got palm trees. We got the beach. We got bikes. We got a couple sitting there watching the sunset. Hello. Looks very, very nice. Your masculine, honestly, goodness to gracious, just wants to go to the beach. Maybe they live somewhere cold or just not anywhere near the beach. And this masculine's like, I need to go to the ocean. The ocean's calling my name. Bottom of the deck. Overall, underall energy, plenty of fish in the sea. There is plenty of fish in the sea. And here we are again talking about the ocean. I mean, the honest to goodness, flat out truth is you guys got to get out there. You know, this is more of a dating card for sure. Plenty of fish in the sea. If it doesn't work out with one person, there's someone else. I think, to be honest, because we are breaking it like it's straight, you both, whether you like to hear this or not, are okay not being with one another. I know. I'm sorry, but that's the honest to goodness truth. You're both just like, well, if I can't be with this person, so be it. There's someone else. And if you're not in that vibration yet, you're like, you're not strong enough to say those words yet. Spirit says you need to get stronger. You need to get out of the house. You need to take off your fake ass mask. Okay, you need to get in a religious practice. We talked about a religious or spiritual practice of your liking that grounds you. Hi, Marco. And if you're not in that energy, yeah, start telling yourself, I got to heal. I got to get better. There's other people out there for me. I'm awesome. I'm great. I'm worthy of love and happiness and joy. And if this person doesn't want to show up for that, guess what? There's someone else. We have to be willing to go there. And I know it takes a lot for some people to get there. And for those of you that are watching, a lot of you are already there. You're there for sure. You're like, oh, Steph, I'm there. I've been there. Well, good, honey. Good. Good. You're doing good. So now we're going to get into more of the message. Let me put this here. We're going to use the Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas tarot. And you guys are in for a treat soon. I ordered the Disney Villains. I think it's a tarot deck or an oracle deck. Oh, I don't remember. A long time ago. It was supposed to be delivered by October 20th. And now all of a sudden I got notification that it was going to be November 9th, supposedly. So it's not going to be here by Halloween, but maybe a surprise will happen. Maybe it will be here. I don't know, but I just wanted to let you guys know that little treat is coming. So as soon as it gets here, you're going to see. Oh, Shell, you too? You ordered something and then it extended? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I pre-ordered it a long time ago. And you know when you pre-order, you don't have a date? So every time you pre-order a deck, it's like, I don't know when it's going to come. Just pre-order it. Whenever it's ready to come, we're going to ship it out. That's the pre-order. And it means you're the first one to get it before it's out on the market and everybody else is ordering it. So that's kind of cool to be the first one to get it. But yeah, sometimes the dates can change. Okay, now that I'm over COVID and I'm getting over pneumonia, I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm cleaning, I'm organizing. I'm going to start packing up my card boxes for delivery. One more email from everybody. If you ordered a deck, please email me with the subject line tarot card order, okay? Or oracle card order. Please put in the email the list of the cards you ordered, because some of you guys did like a triple order or just a double, you know, so let me know the cards you had in the order, and then screenshot the receipt if you can. I got a letter from some other places. I still don't know who was refunded and who wasn't, so it's really hard for me to research. So it's better if you're expecting an order and you're watching me all the time and you're like, I'm waiting for my order, please send me the receipt, and show me that tarot or oracle card purchase in the subject line. So that way when I search my email, because I get thousands a day, I can just go search email tarot order or oracle tarot card order or card order. And then it will pull up all the people that recently emailed me, minus the spam, minus the other stuff, but just the people that have that in the subject line. And that would really help me to get my list together of who's getting what. In that email, please put your address, because a lot of you guys have moved over the past year. So please click in your address so I can get that sent out to you. I'll be sending a huge shipment out definitely this month, so probably all of the rest of them. So once I get all these orders shipped out, I'm going to let you know what I have in stock, and I'll be selling them again, okay? Oh, we have a question here. How do I know, oh, I'm sorry, how do I tell the difference between a karmic relationship and a romantic one? Well, romantic can be karmic. Karmic is just something that you're going to go back in a cycle with. Someone that you're used to, a type of person you're used to, a scenario you're used to. Cycles are meant to be broken so you can start a new cycle. So when you're in a karmic situation, you have to conquer that situation. That's really the message. You can't keep, you know, on repeat. So it could be any relationship. But I'm separating today's reading in a feminine and a masculine. So that could be anybody you want. It's not divine. It's just feminine and masculine. It could be a male or female, whoever resonates in that energy. I'm also going to video record me packing up my boxes. I'll block out the addresses and the names. Don't worry. I'll blur them out, or I'll cover them. But I just want to show you guys the process of how I'm going to be packing them, because I pack them really nicely. I'm going to be giving you guys little surprises and little treats and gemstones and baggies and a gift card. Well, it's a thank you card with a gift inside, which is a service of mine that I'm going to offer you guys for free in addition for the people that have been waiting. So it's a really nice little beautiful setup, and I'm going to make it really pretty. I'm going to be tying the cards with some pretty ribbon and a little emblem or a little charm. I'm thinking of a pentagram charm. So I'm going to make it really nice, and I'm going to package them up and show you guys how cute these packages are going to look. I may even stick some incense in there. I have to see what I have in stock, but I'm assuming that I'll be sending you guys with a little incense and your tarot cards and the gemstone and the thank you card and the service. So it's really quite the package. Really quite the package. So if you are expecting that package and you have not had a refund, please email me, okay? So I can start sending that out this month. I'm so excited to get you guys my cards. All of you guys are going to have my cards. Markers, Marco. I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head that made an order. Sorry. Sunval L, you ordered. I believe, I can't think of everybody. But there's a lot of people that watch me consistently that ordered. So yeah, let me know, guys. I'm so excited to get it to you. I do know there was a lot of returns. So I will have to check. Yeah, I'm going to have to check and see who did it, because there was about $2,000 worth of returns. And that was when my grandpa got ill with cancer, and he was dying, and I couldn't ship him out. There was a lot of people that just couldn't wait, and they were angry. They went straight to PayPal, and they just refunded everything. So I have a bill that I owe PayPal credit now for all those returns that I didn't have money for because I was taking care of my grandpa. So anyways, if you are part of that return, I'm going to check your name with it to make sure that you did or did not have a refund already. Okay, so I just got that shipped out to me. So if you did get a refund, don't bother emailing me and telling me I'm expecting my cards, because I know if you had a return or not. Okay, for everyone else that was patient, you get above and beyond, cup overflowing, worth the wait, awesome package. So no one else is going to get a badass package like the people that waited. And for Marco and Markers and some other people that waited really long, I'm giving them that altar that I said, the little meditation affirmation altar for prayers and spells and things like that. So you guys get even more extra. I won't be offering those extra packages with my new tarot cards, but I will definitely put a package together soon, probably October, for my cards that I have in stock here. I'll just have them ready to ship. I'll post a picture of my stock. I'll let you know on my website how much of what I have, and I can get those orders and have those shipped out also for October. So we'll have to see how it goes. All right, so that's that little message. Let's get in. Spirit, please use these awesome, fun cards to tell me what is going on with the feminine energy. Show me what's going on with the feminine energy. All right, what's going on? Feminine energy. Just give it to me straight. Okay, so yeah, for that person, Jaquita, hi honey. I never received mine either because no one else did or had a return. Awesome. Jaquita, please email me. In my email, put tarot card order. Take a picture of your receipt. Let me know the things you ordered and your address, and I'm going to get that sent out, love. Okay, and Markers, if anyone else comes in a little later after I've announced that, but I'm reading and they have questions about that, please redirect them to the email and just tell them to put in the subject tarot card order, okay? That would be awesome, with their address and receipt and what they ordered. Thank you so much. All right. Spirit, please give me, let's do 2 more. Divine Feminine Energies, just give it to me straight. Divine Feminine Energy, the honest to goodness truth. What's going on with the Divine Feminine Energy? You're welcome, hun. You are very welcome. These are really fun cards. This is going to be a fun reading. I already know it. Okay. My whole deck was upside down, so I accidentally did that. So I have to flip it. Should I just leave it? I don't know. You guys let me know if you want me to leave it all in reverse or flip it, because I looked down and my whole deck was reverse. So you let me know what you want me to do. If you want me to just leave it reversed, leave it reversed. But all 3 of them most likely will be reversed. You guys put it in the comments. I feel like I should leave it, but I don't know. Holy Spirit, please direct me for the Divine Masculine Energy. Give it to me straight. Let these cards speak and give it to me straight. Flip it? You mean I should leave it now or flip it back? Leave it reverse? Too legit to quit. There's no accidents. Okay, so I'm going to put it back. Yeah.
I want a dessert.
A dessert?
Yes, I ate 2 twice.
What about Jell-O or pudding?
No, mint ice cream.
Go get it.
I can get myself.
There's not much left. You're just going to have the rest. Divine Masculine Energy wants ice cream. Just kidding. One more Divine Masculine card. Okay.
Please.
All right.
I don't know how to do that.
You do know how to do that.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Bottom of the deck is Knight of Presents
I don't
in
know.
reverse. For the both of you with the tarot, give me a second. I'll be right back. Let me get this baby some mint ice cream. I'm sure you all would want me to get Maddie some ice cream. Go on, Sumo. Hey. Oh, trying to step on him and grab it. Apparently.
Grab a snack at Wayfinder.
Okay. Wayfinder. I've never heard of that, but okay.
It's the coffee shop right next to us.
Oh,
One by Walgreens.
yeah, they got the best coffee. All right. Love you guys.
Love you too.
Sit. Okay. All right. Lay down, Sumo. You gotta lay down. Okay. Good boy. Back. Good boy. You gonna lay down? Come on. Lay down. Sumo. Lay down. Were you eating? Did you do bad things? Okay. Don't do bad. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm back now. So much drama. Okay. Okay. So anyways, bottom of the deck, you guys had Knight of Coins, Knight of Presents in reverse. So that's really exciting. Was it in reverse? I think it was. Was it upright? Was this upright when I left, or was it reverse? I've spaced it. I don't know. I think it was upright. Let's see. If I was holding it this way and I put it down, no, so it must have been in reverse because I wouldn't have put it down any other way. Okay. So the overall underall energy for you guys together is I'm done waiting. I'm not putting any more energy into this. I'm just going to be doing my own thing. It's that whole plenty of fish in the sea kind of deal. You know, if it doesn't work out with you, you know, then I guess I'll just see what else is out there and just venture, you know. So this is just someone not really interested in playing games. Okay, and just not really interested in maybe even, you know, pursuing a healing at this time, even though I see a lot of reconciliations and healings. Right now, it just may not be a thing. It just, give it to me straight right now. Today, watching this video, probably you guys are just, you know, today's just not that day. Today's the day where you want to get out. Okay, give me a feminine energy, please, with my tarot cards, my fancy, my beloved, my beautiful, my gorgeous, smooth, perfect cards. Just kidding. Little commercial there. But look how cute. You know, it's almost Halloween. I totally love the Sanderson sisters. If you haven't seen Hocus Pocus, what's wrong with you? Go watch it. Disney Plus. Anyways, reconciliations, friendships. That's a sign. But again, you're not really into that right now. Okay, so Divine Feminine, give it to me straight. With my cards, give it to me straight. Okay. Divine Masculine, give it to me straight. Give it to me straight, boy or girl. Masculine energy, show me the goods. Yeah, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I'm sorry, I can't do my Austin Powers in a very good way right now. But I was trying and failing. Okay, bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups in the upright. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. After all, tomorrow is another day. There's some truth to that. Tomorrow is another day. Who knows? Your energy may change tomorrow. But as of right now, if you're watching this video to get the current vibe is, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn about any of this right now. I've got other shit to do. And my whole story behind these cards with Rhett Butler walking away from Scarlett is I tried and I tried and I tried. I loved you. I cherished you. I spoiled you. I put up with you. I just was totally yours. I was all yours. And you had me in the palm of your hand. If you told me to jump, I would say how high. Rhett was totally in love with Scarlett. But she did not love him the way he loved her, or even close, in return, because she had her heart set on Ashley, somebody else, okay? And she never let go of that person, and she was pursuing a relationship that was fantasy, that was bullshit, that wasn't even real, okay? She was just pursuing it. For what? The guy was married, he, was into his wife. He was her cousin, for one, in the movie. It was kind of weird. What the fuck? And he wasn't even that cute, and he gave her a little crumb here and there. He would kiss her. He would string her along, letting her know, yeah, I do have feelings for you, but we can't act on it. We cannot act. And so she was so in love with him and infatuated since she was a girl. We're talking like 14. So because he was her first love, she couldn't let him go. And even though she never did anything with him, she just, couldn't let that affair go. And so well into her, I would say, late 20s in the movie, she was still into him. So it had been like 15 to 20 years. Get over it, Scarlett. Now you're married. She was married 3 times before Rhett, by the way. But anyways, you're married, you have a handsome, rich, good-looking, husband. Girl, if you don't want him, pass him down. Pass the man down this way. Because any of us ladies in the chat, we're all like, go ahead. Just give us the rich, handsome man. We're good. We are very, very good. We're happy. We're awesome. We don't need shit else. That's enough. Good loving, a beautiful house, and this handsome partner. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. We would take it in a Peloponnesian minute. So this girl's crazy, okay? But, at this particular end of the movie, she realizes that she's in love with him. She realizes Sumo, lay down. Sorry. She realizes that she's been... No. Lay down. Down. Okay. I'm sorry. She realizes that she's been chasing a fantasy. And she's stupid, basically. And he gave her the best loving of her life, shortly before this. And she just realized, I'm totally in love with this man. But at that point, it was too late. Rhett already didn't give a crap. He was like, you've killed me. You've killed our love. You've ruined it. I've been here for you this entire time, but now I'm done. I'm walking away. I don't know what else to say. And she runs out and she's like, Rhett, don't leave me. I realized that I love you. And I realized that I must have always loved you. I just didn't see it. I just didn't realize it. And he's like, really? Are you telling me that after all these years and our daughter and our home and everything we've been through, you just didn't realize that you loved me? But you did? He's like, honey, you haven't loved me a day in your life. And you know what? I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm going to start anew. She's like, Rhett, where are you going? You know, I don't know the whole rest of the movie. But all I know is at the end, he was like, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I just don't give a damn. He got to the point where he was so empty, so done, so tired, just over it. Over it. There's nothing else you can do. I'm on E. I've given you all of my cups. I can't anymore. I got to go fill up my heart again and go find love in this world because there's nothing left for me here. He lost his daughter. He was unloved by his wife. He was drinking. She didn't give a damn. You know, no one gave a damn about him. So frankly, I don't give a damn anymore. When you're not loved, it kind of wears you down. And if you stick with someone that keeps unloving you, they start to wear you down to where you just don't give a damn anymore either. It just sometimes gets to that point. Sorry, long thing, but that's kind of where you guys are at this time. You know, bottom line, overall, underall kind of energy, just, for lack of better words, we'll just say drained, okay? Would that be agreeable? Can you guys just agree that maybe you guys feel drained? Okay, let's get another card here. Show me the feminine energy. Give it to me straight. Give me the feminine energy straight. Okay, got 2 there. Okay, Spirit, give me the masculine energy in these cards and just give it to me straight. You know, it's weird. I'm shuffling and I'm hearing show me the money. And I'm thinking Jerry Maguire, Cuba Gooding Jr., show me the money. Masculine is very focused on financials right now. Okay, very focused on it. Really got their head in the game. Whoops, and I dropped it. Sumo, can you give me my card? Gonna give it to me, dum-dum? Okay, jiggle baby. Jiggle baby. Who's good? He likes to lay on my grounding mat. I have a little grounding mat plugged in under my desk, and he's like, this is my grounding mat. This is mine. Okay, sit back. Down. You're a good big boy. You're Jim Jar. Okay. Yeah, Tim Jar. Go lay down over there. Go on. Go on. Lay down. You big stubborn little hippo. Okay. The one I dropped is struggling to overcome self-imposed limiting beliefs. Struggling. So this is not going well. The masculine's like, I'm not having an easy breezy time dealing with this. I'm actually having a really hard time to overcome some thought patterns and some beliefs about life, about money, and about love. And it's difficult, okay? I'm having a struggle with it. It's not a walk in the park. Bottom of the deck, past is in the past, don't look back. See, overall, underall, this is 8 of Cups right here. Again, it's pulling away. You guys are both letting go of whatever happened, and you're just ready to be done with it. Heck, I am too. I get it. Ready to just call it a day. Call it a day. Spirit, please give me some cards here for the masculine and the feminine. Show me the true love oracles. Let's just get one each. Oh, well, this extra one fell. It's a bonus. I'll leave that here. Okay. Feminine energy, please. Show me the feminine energy. Definitely that one. Okay. All right. Well, she wants two. You know, I'm trying to pull my cards and I've got one sticking out at me. I'm like, okay, fine, you get two. Masculine, maybe you get two as well. Show me a masculine energy, please. Give it to me straight. Okay. Two as well. Bottom of the deck, family. Right now, it's all about family for you guys, and it should be. It's about the people who you consider family. You guys are worried about them. Children, parents, best friends, sisters, brothers, neighbors possibly, or maybe your pets. Pets are family. My little Boomo, he's my family, okay? He's a part of my pack. So, however you consider family, right now, both of you overall, underall for the both, just really focused on your pack, all right? Your family. I feel like I want one more set, but I don't really know which. No? Yes. Let's just do one more for each pile here. We'll use the Island Time Wellness. Spirit, please give me a card for the Divine Feminine. Give it to me straight. Okay. Give me a card here for the Masculine. Give it to me straight. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you're not going to believe it. Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups. It's like consistent. Not today. Not dealing with it. Hurt. Avoiding the conversation. Avoiding a call. Avoiding a person. You've got your boundaries up right now. Still angry. Not like you have to be really angry. Just not. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Not today, Lord. Not today. And so a lot of you guys might just be blocking a call, a text. Maybe you're avoiding a call or a text that needs to be made to your DM. Well, like I said, I'm sorry. It doesn't have to be a DM. My bad. I don't know why I said that, but everything happens for a reason. Your person, guy, girl, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. I meant to say just your person. It doesn't matter who this is. But a lot of you guys right now are just like, I don't really want to call them stuff. I don't want to text them. I don't want to engage. You know, I really just don't want to talk. So there's a lot of isolation definitely seen here. I just want to be alone. I just want to go on a little trip. I just want to do me. I don't want to think about all of this, you know, relationship stuff. So anyways, that's kind of what's going on. We're going to give it to you straight. So this Knight of Pence, nothing's coming in. The overall underall energy is money is not coming in either. Like there's definitely a financial situation for some of you that's just not looking great. There's gloom and doom. It's like, oh my God, we're in September. We're literally near the end of the year. You've got September, October, November, December. You've got 4 months left to reconcile this year with monies made and bills paid. And, you know, you guys are probably having your New Year's resolutions looking like a fail already because more than half the year's gone. And you're just like, oh my God, I didn't even get done what I wanted to get done. I didn't finish these projects. I didn't do this year of work that I wanted to do. I didn't get things in that I needed. Shit just didn't show up for me. You know, it just didn't, in other words, it just didn't show up the way that you thought it would be. So 2021 just went by really fast. It already feels like the end of the year for you, and you're just like, ugh. And I say it feels like the end of the year for you because 1 pentacle equals a year. So, you know, it's in reverse, and it's like, it already feels like we've already wrapped up this year. The year's over, you know, done, you know, and it's just, I feel like there's a finality associated with this Knight of Pentacles. On the other note, I also feel like this could be an earth sign. This one is usually Virgo because it's so methodical and critical and detail-oriented that it takes forever to get something done. But I believe Taurus and Capricorn also fall in to that earth night, okay? But this is just dropping the ball on something, not on accident, but on purpose. And just saying, I give up this particular whatever. Sumo, you are doing bad things. What is that? Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Ah. Stop. This is why I don't have you in here when I'm working. Stop. God knows what you were eating. I have no clue. Could have been incense for all I know. No. Lay down. You have your chew toy. Sorry, guys. He's sitting here smacking on God knows what. Sorry for that distraction. You just don't know how to sit and behave right now. And this is why you're not in my office when I work. Looking at me with that face. Okay. He's like, it was worth it. He is giving me the freaking face of it was worth it. I think he was eating tissue from the garbage in the bathroom. Are you sitting here enjoying trash? You nasty. I think he did. Lay down. Sorry, guys. So sorry. That was just gross. Oh my God. I don't know what that had to do with this reading, but I'm sure there was some kind of an omen associated with it. Him going and eating garbage, not so much. Really not so much. And I feel like, for a lack of better words, a lot of you guys are just like, we're done eating S-H-I-T. You're done taking someone's crap. You're done dealing with it. You're done eating crap, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you, the omen is this year kind of felt like garbage. Not the whole year, but with your situation. And it's time to not take any more toxicity into your life. It's not good for you. And I think for a lot of you guys, the omen is I can't be ingesting and taking in toxicity. It's not good for me, and this is why my Knight of Pens is in reverse. I've tolerated too much, and it was bad for me. It was a bad karmic cycle. I'm done. Okay. Markers, you have kittens. Damn you. Damn you. Damn you. I've been thinking about cats, and I was like, you know, I've got 2. Maybe I want another cat. And now you said you have kittens. Kittens have been on my mind. Kittens. I did this little game called June's Journey. And there's kittens in the pictures lately. Kittens in the chair, kittens under this plant, like little kittens placed in the pictures. And I'm like, I want a kitten. And you have kittens. You have kittens. I'm sorry, distraction. It's a Gemini thing. I'm back on focus now. I'm focused. Let's just reveal the cards. So not today, Lord, not today. We are definitely avoiding someone for all of this, okay? Let's start over here to the left. I always like to start on the left because I'm a weirdo. I don't know why. It's a thing. So I'm going to start on the left. It's probably your right. I mean, I really don't know how you see this. There. Okay. We'll start with the Divine Feminine. So Divine Feminine right now with the romantic energy is forgiving and learning. As you release these people that you've loved, that have hurt you, and you heal the past that you've experienced with all these men and women, whoever it is for you that you've loved, you're experiencing more love in your present moments, okay? So for the feminines, you are releasing past lovers. You might be doing a ritual, you might be doing a healing or cleansing, or maybe it's just, you don't even realize it. It's just happening naturally for you. But the feminines are definitely healing past hurts in love, okay? And as you're doing that, that's good. You're going to start attracting more love into your life. Let's get the card that's going along with this. I know better now. So that's really what that is. So the feminine's like, I know a lot better. I've learned so much that learning is real big for you, forgiving and learning, but learning is big. I just know better now than I ever have before. I'm proud of myself. I've gained so much wisdom, and I feel good. You know, we have to go through pain to have compassion. I just experienced that yesterday in the bath. I was watching, I shouldn't be watching it because it's like not what I want to have on my mind, but just a news clip about people that were dying of COVID in the hospital. And I don't know, just came on Inside Edition or something on my YouTube. And I was watching these nurses cry, and these family members look through a window and kind of just wave at their person in the glass. And these poor people in the beds, and hearing how old they were, hearing the families they had, and thinking about all the things they wanted to still do in life. You know, going to that Hawaii vacation, or going to Disney World, or seeing their grandbaby born, or watching their daughter get married, or whatever, you know. And it's just hearing all these people's stories in those beds. Being that I had severe COVID, and most people don't have severe COVID. Don't worry, most people have, 80% of the people that get COVID will not get it severe and end up in the hospital. I was close to severe, you know. I was in the hospital just a couple days, and I got back out, so thank God. But I certainly got it bad, and it kicked my ass for 3 weeks. And it put me down, and I've never been put down by a sickness. And it was definitely the worst experience I could ever tell you. My body definitely hurt. My joints felt like they were being separated from like ancient English torture, where they would dismember bodies by pulling them apart. That's how my joints felt, like somebody was trying to dismember me. And the fevers and chills, the sleeplessness, I felt like I was going insane because I couldn't sleep, even though I wanted to sleep. My brain would not let me sleep for like 3 days. And the cotton mouth of being thirsty and never being quenched was frightening. So anyways, that's just a little bit of it. But the mental aspect of being sick, bedridden, away from your family. I couldn't hug my children. I couldn't even see them. I had to wave to my little guy, you know, like 10 feet away. I wouldn't even get close. They would open my door and I would wave at him, and I wanted to hug him and kiss him, and I couldn't even. And I wanted to protect my Sumo, my pup. I didn't want him to get sick. I mean, I didn't know if animals could get sick or not. So I kept him at bay too. I didn't see him, cuddle him, nothing. I was feeling very alone, and it's okay for like 3 days. But when you're alone like that for weeks and weeks, it does something to you. You feel very separated from the world. And I had YouTube, and I had you guys, and, you know, Facebook and that, but it's not the same. So like I said, don't worry, you know, 80% of people do not even get a symptom. My grandma, who is 79 years old, was tested positive, and she had 0 symptoms. None. I don't even know if she lost her sense of smell or taste. I don't know. She never said. My daughter was tested positive, and she only lost her sense of smell and taste. She had a little bit of a sore throat, and she was tired for 3 days, but other than that, she was fine. She was running around. She was up and out. She was breathing. Her lungs were great. So anyways, I'm sorry. I don't know where I was going with that. Too much into my personal. I'm so sorry. But what I was trying to say is when I was compassion, I'm focusing on compassion. when I was watching that Inside Edition about people dying from COVID, I instantly started crying and felt so bad for those people. And the only reason I could feel that is because I went through it. I don't think I would be as emotional. I don't think I would be as heartfelt, sympathetic and empathetic and compassionate if I had not experienced that pain and suffering myself. And it just made me feel more for those people, even the doctors and nurses. So they were also isolated from their families because they don't want to get them sick. So it was just really difficult to watch for me, and I shouldn't have been focusing on negative things, but it gives me a message today about this I know better, forgiving and learning. And your bad relationships are like me experiencing COVID. You would not have compassion for people and understand what people go through had you not gone through this yourself. You wouldn't be able to be a light worker and counsel and comfort others or advise others on what to do in situations had you not been put into them. So this is really an enlightening for the divine feminine to really had gone through this and know that broken hearts make beautiful people, beautiful, wonderful people. So the divine feminine is just a beautiful person on the inside. I'm not saying he or she's not on the outside. I'm just saying on the inside, just a very transformed, beautiful person from experiencing the pain and suffering of a bad relationship or maybe a string of bad relationships. It taught you what you needed to know. Okay. So that's the feminine's energy right now. Let's get the Epiphany card for you. Powerless. The power struggle is real. You kind of feel like it's just out of your hands, and this is a very defeated card. It's kind of like building up walls, just very defeated. What else can I do? You know, this isn't powerful, it's powerless. And it's about knowing you don't have any control over the situation. And there's nothing more you could do. It's almost like for the feminine, you tried and tried and tried. Just like Rhett Butler. You gave it 110%. For every single relationship. 110%. And for whatever karmic reason, you didn't get that back. It wasn't that you did something wrong. It's that you did everything right. You had to learn. And I say you did everything right because with destiny, there is no wrong path. There's only the path. You did everything that you were supposed to do to learn what you had to learn, to be who you're meant to be. So you are learning to let go, turning into that 10 of Wands energy. Just saying, I've had enough of it. This is kind of giving up on feeling like you have to steer, that you have to dictate, that you have some kind of control over the relationship. What's coming in for me is a lot of feminines thought, maybe if I dress this way, act this way, talk this way, do this sexual act, open up sexually to this person through text or phone whenever they want. Maybe if I look better, dress better, maybe if I get more educated, maybe if I get that degree, maybe if I have that house or, you know, have this much money or invite them on this trip or, you know, maybe offer to, you know, buy them a car, help them with school, you know, maybe I can dictate the relationship. Maybe I can get a power play. Because a lot of people, you know, and it's a traditional saying, well, lately, not traditional, but It's a well-known saying. What do women usually say? And I hate to be vulgar, but let's be the truth. I don't want to say the bad word, but we'll say kitty whipped. Kitty whipped. A lot of people say that. A lot of guys say that they're wand whipped. You know? You guys get my drift? So that's the power of sexual energy. People think, oh, well, if I do all of these things, I'll have control over this person because I rule sexually and sex rules. A lot of you guys have learned that's not true. That it doesn't even matter. All of that sexual stuff that you thought would be like award-winning and give you that upper hand did not work. Crashed, burned, failed. Had to learn that hard lesson. You know, other things, I don't know. There's just a lot of other stories, a lot of other situations. For some of you, it's maybe having children is going to keep someone around. Hard lesson to learn, no. Someone thinking maybe having a ring on your finger meant something. That if there's a ring on your finger, you know, that was going to hold him down. Or her. Him or her. And you thought that was a power play. You know, we share the same home, the same name, the same everything. You know, this is secure, and it should be secure. But no, sometimes it's not. Look at Rhett Butler and Scarlett. They had a home, a child, wealth, and a marriage. Didn't make a damn bit of difference at the end of the day. She still did what she wanted to do. Period. And I'm sure he found solace wherever he needed to find solace. Okay, so anyways, lessons learned. You can't buy love. You can't manipulate love. You can't plan love the most perfect way. Some people, it was, I was a virgin, I waited till I got married. We had 2.5 kids. We can't really have the 0.5. It's a statistic. Let's just say 2 kids and pregnant. You had the 2 kids. You had the dog in the house, and it still didn't work. You know, you did everything right. What happened? Well, lessons, learning, destiny, fate, your birth chart, your soul contract. That's what happened. Again, there was no wrong decision. There was no wrong move. You did everything right. So Spirit's like, I know you feel powerless. And I know you know better now. And now just let go of all of those things, those painful memories. We need to be in forgiving and learning. Your love life is going to improve once you have completely let go of those men or those women in your life that just crushed you. Once you can release those energies, you'll be able to move on in love. So we're working on it. And that's kind of 10 of Wands. The feminines, male or females, they're all letting go of their burdens and letting go of their pain, and just they're working on it right now, which is another reason why they're focused on family. They're letting go of the past down here, and really just 8 of Cups, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. You know, just walking away and saying enough's enough. You know, at this point, it's too much. Throw in the towel at some point. So that's for a lot of you guys, even with your twin flame journey. A lot of you guys are throwing in the towel. I've talked to about 20 twins lately of my clients that have just done. They're like, I'm not doing it anymore. I thought this person was my twin, and maybe they are, but it just didn't work out. I tried and tried and tried, and nothing's happening. COVID really put a wrench in it. There's nothing else I can do. And they're just throwing in the towel. And that's understandable. They feel defeated, powerless. And yeah, the power struggle is real. So, you know, some of you guys, it's just throwing the towel in on the twin journey. There's a lot of anger behind that. There's a lot of twins right now that feel betrayed, that feel angry with spirit, led on, deceived. There's a lot of people that feel like maybe they were just stupid, following something that wasn't real, wanting to believe something that wasn't real, you know, and maybe there's bits and truth of that here and there. But honestly, my truth on that is, if you are on that journey, you know you are, and there's no turning back. You can't know for 100% you're on the journey, and then because events didn't play out as wanted, I'm not on that journey anymore. You can, that's like saying, well, I had a good birth chart, I liked it, but I don't like it anymore. I'm just gonna put my Mars over here, and I'm gonna move my Saturn over here, and yeah, I'm gonna put my Sun over here. Not happy with my birth chart, thank you Spirit, but I can do a better job. I'm gonna rearrange my fate. Thanks a lot. You can't really do that. So, I mean, like I said, if you can see it in your chart, if you know that you're on a journey, you're not off the journey, you're just in a rut, you're just in a ditch, you're in a hard place, you're in a dark place on the journey. It does not mean you're off the journey or you never were on it. It means you're going through hell and high water. I hope you're a good swimmer. Okay, just keep swimming. Okay, so that's that message. We're going to go ahead down here and look at the masculine energy in regards to that. Or should I just go? No, I don't want to confuse everybody. I just want to stay on the feminine, and then we'll get into the masculine. I don't want to go back and forth, back and forth. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole lot of energy in here. Having a hard time catching my breath again. I'm so sorry that I couldn't come on yesterday. I could not catch my breath. I was literally doing this all day. I don't know if it was anxiety or what. I just can't breathe right. Could not catch my breath. I just felt winded the whole day. And even when I woke up, I had to just remind myself to breathe. It was crazy. But I'm good now, okay? Probably just a lot of talking, a lot of exhaustion. I still need to take it easy and rest. I can't go, 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 go. I exerted myself. So we're going to start here in an emotional feelings department. Okay, this is kind of what's going on in our emotions and what's going on spiritually in our lives, and what is happening in our lives because of the way we feel. What are we manifesting? Okay, so we're going to look at that feminine energy first. So the feminine energy is dealing with interference. And we have black and white, no ordinary love, yin yang. We have a duo and a trio, interference. So a lot of you feminines feel like, just give it to me straight, right? And enough bullshit. A lot of you guys feel that there is a third party that has just, you know, interfered with your relationship in some way. Be it a mother-in-law, a father-in-law, a sister, a brother, children, or even a lover. But there has been interference in your love connection. You also feel that there's been interference in the world around you. Like, a lot of things are not just your fault. You're like, this happened because some jerk tailgated me and ran into my car. Or this happened because I got COVID and I couldn't do all these things. I was sick. Or this happened because I had to be there for my child and something happened to them. You get my drift? It doesn't have to be a third party relationship. It could be anything. But for a lot of you guys, you just feel in your life there's a lot of interference. That a lot of things are happening to you and it's not your fault. And that could be very true. I mean, Mars is right there with Virgo and Mercury, just giving us a hard time. when you think about that, Mars and Virgo, the 6th house energy, it's about enemies. It's about sickness and illness and disease. It's about hardships, and it's about health and healing. And it's about hard work, dedication, and service of others. So there's a lot going on with Mars and that energy, feeling like you have to serve others, or feeling like you're serving but you're not getting a lot in return. And Mars is kind of coming in, bringing a little bit of a temper, a little bit of an anger. And it can, it's just fed up. Mars is impatient. He just wants war. He wants to conquer the house. I'm here. I've arrived in Virgo. I want to conquer this freaking house. Or this sign, excuse me. Okay, what's my objective? And the house says, here, sir, here's the objective. And he's like, okay, so who's the Lord? Who's the ruler of this house? Oh, Mercury. Oh, he's right here with me? Okay. So listen, I'm here. I'm a soldier. I have a plan. I'm here to conquer this house. But I got to fight you because you're in the way, because the ruler's there in that sign. Mercury's in its own sign. So Mars is like, I can't just pillage. I can't just come into your house and take and plunder. I have to deal with the owner of the home. So for a lot of people, this could be a break-in, a theft, a car theft, something stolen. This can feel like something's been stolen from you right now. It could feel like somebody took your man, took your girl, okay? Someone may have taken your dog. Like if, there's interference, maybe sickness took your family or your dog or your cat. Like you feel like, who's interfering with my life? Why is there interference? So there's a lot of protectiveness. Let's reveal. Professional assistance. We have a lawyer providing a document. That's what it looks like to me. Number 7, people, Libra. There's a Libra involved. Give it to me straight. And there's interference that you may have to do something legal. Okay, if it's not about love, maybe you got to legally contact a lawyer for something. Maybe you have to contact the IRS. Maybe you have to make payment arrangements. Maybe you have to go to the bank and get a loan. Okay, but the Divine Feminine is getting professional assistance. Maybe it's to fix your credit. Maybe it's to get a mortgage. Maybe it's to buy a car. Maybe it's marriage. Who knows? Maybe it's a divorce. Maybe it's just getting psychological help from a psychiatrist. Okay, but there is interference in the feminine's life to which the feminine feels like, I have to get professional help. I can't do this on my own. And this is no regular situation. It's not black and white. Some people say, well, it's either black or it's white, or it's red or it's, freaking green. Like, what is it? It's not black or white. And you're like, it's not that simple. It's not that easy. I don't have an easy answer. There's not, yes, I'm on this journey. No, I'm not. It's kind of in the middle where I'm unsure. Maybe I need to call a tarot card reader or a psychic, an intuitive, or a healer. I can't just make this decision on my own. Interference is Mercury having a hard time with Mars interfering with it. And Mercury is your logic and your education and your understanding. Because without Mercury, you couldn't read or write. Mercury is your ability to read and write and to comprehend. Mercury is down with all contracts. Mercury deals with all books, all information. So Mercury is intelligence in someone's chart. And we have interference. I don't know why that's coming up, but it is coming up. Definitely Virgo, Libra people involved. Mercury is definitely involved in the reason that the feminine feels why they're feeling whatever they're feeling. So anyways, give it to you straight is this. You need help. You need to go ask for it because your mind is boggled. Okay? You cannot make sense of all this emotional clutter. You're going to need a healer. You're going to need to call someone about this contract or to get some guidance, some help to get life on track. You're going to have to talk with someone, maybe even a psychiatrist or a counselor. Maybe you're suffering with something. Some people, I hate to say it, but they may have to call the police because somebody's interfering with them. Giving it to you straight. Someone could be bothering you, tracking you, I don't know, hurting you still. And you're just like, I've got to call someone. You know, I think this karmic person's stalking me, or I think this person stole from me, or I think this person, you know, means harm, and you need to talk to someone. Could it be for a feminine energy that you're the stalker? That you're the one that may be causing some harm? You know, reverse it if that's what matches this reading. Reverse it. But it's, you know, it's most likely not that way for everyone. But for some people, they'll be like, yeah, I'm a guy, I'm cross-watching. That's this girl that I'm dealing with. And I've had to forgive and learn from being a fool in that relationship. I know better now. She was controlling and she won't leave me alone. You know, I'm trying to start fresh in my life and she keeps talking to my friends. She keeps reaching out to my mom. She keeps messaging people on Facebook or watching me on Facebook unwantedly from secret pages. And, you know, I think I need to talk to someone about what should I get a restraining order? What should I do? You know, for some people, that's their situation. And like I said earlier, and if a lot of you guys missed it, I changed this reading from a divine to anyone. So this could definitely be a karmic energy coming in, interfering. A karmic third party, a karmic ex-lover, a karmic family member, or just a karmic friend, or whatever, addiction. You know, this interference could be any of those above. I think they're people, but some people like to say their karmic readings have something to do with a situation rather than a person. So, you know, you have to see what it means for you. But I'm going to read that. So for professional assistance, expert support, the feminine says that a man and woman are working together in a library. These people are experts in their field, and you can rely on them for their advice. The potential for great assistance is open to you now, so don't hesitate to pursue it. Look at your life to find the areas where professional help may be required. An accountant can assist you in business. A broker might be able to answer some important investment questions. A lawyer may be necessary to settle a dispute, whether recent or long-standing. A tarot card reader, psychic or intuitive, may be able to work out some issues you don't have the answers to emotionally, spiritually, or things you don't see. In the upright position, this card could also indicate a new direction in your career. It can also indicate that you may be drawn to helping others in a professional capacity, whether it's business or law or party planning or coaching. If you've been thinking about becoming a professional assistant of some kind, now is a good time to start. So a lot of you guys may be wanting to do that also. You're feeling you want to help others. I did speak about compassion. And being that you went through what you went through, you may want to counsel other people about third-party relationships and twin flame and soulmate journeys. You may be thinking, I'm going to talk to some friends, or I'm going to reach out to some members here in the chat, or I'm going to start my own channel, or I'm going to start a business for spiritual counseling. You know, I'm going to do it online, or I'm going to go to people's houses, or whatever. But some of you guys may be thinking this might help you in some professional way. But like I said, it's not black and white. It's not easy. And there is interference right now on getting that going. It's Mars. And I don't want to disappoint everybody. But we're going to have a really intense period. I hate to say it, but now, and even weeks ago, through January. And that does not sound fun. As you know, we're going to get the eclipse around Christmas. There's a lot of planetary transits that are overshadowing good planets and causing some unexpected challenges. On a good note, we're reaching the pinnacle. It's been a long couple years, especially since these recent planetary North Node, South Node shifts of Rahu Ketu, and moving into very difficult positions, and then moving again still in somewhat of a difficult position. It's been hell for a lot of people, but it's been good. How many people got good things in 2020? I knew people that got married. I knew people that moved and bought a house. I know people that went on trips they never had been before because they could afford it because the prices were way down. There's a lot of good things that happen. I know people that got little pack members of their family like my Sumi. That was a wonderful thing. So good things happened, but also a lot of bad things. Illnesses, car accidents, loss of money, weight gain, breakups, you know, a lot of negative things happened also. And so for every good, there's bad. And so this is not easy. It's just not easy. And I'm trying to tell you guys, I posted Joni Patri's predictions for 2021 8 months ago, and she also did predictions now for the month of September, and she does speak about September through January and how we might definitely, she was more politically minded and more about Bitcoin and the world and et cetera, et cetera. She wasn't focused on love or relationships or personal life, but if you look at it in a personal life situation, you can see that it may very well kind of be a bumpy road for you personally also between now and January. So it's just something that I don't want to say worry about, but I don't, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say it's not over yet. The climb. You haven't reached the top of Mount Everest. You're almost there. You're like 75% up the mountain. We're going to get to the pinnacle. To the worst of the worst. And going uphill is always the worst. If you live in freaking Colorado and you want to ride a bike, you know what the hell I'm talking about. For some reason, and probably in Idaho and Montana and all is the same, but here, you can't ride no bike. This ain't New York. Can't go riding your bike. Ding, ding. What, are you crazy? Do you want to die? There is mountains and hills everywhere, and you're going to die. No, I'm just kidding. But when you're riding a bike, You know, oh, Colorado's such a fitness place. Everyone's so active outside. Yeah, and dying of freaking loss of oxygen and freaking passing out from going uphill all the time. Yeah, we're happy when we're going downhill. People in Colorado are like, woo, we're going down the hill now, baby. Hell yeah, we don't have to bust our freaking body apart just to get a block. I can go downhill now. So it's nice. But there's a lot of hills, a lot of freaking difficult terrain in Colorado, even in the city. Okay, and it's freaking, you can't just ride bikes unless you're like at a river walk that's flat, man-made, or, you know, downtown where they try to make everything flat. But if you're in rural areas, not rural, but suburban areas, or just even parks, you ain't riding no damn bike. And if you are, you're a mountain biker. And we do have a lot of mountain bikers. We have a lot of those Capricorns. Capricorn, baby, check my dental records. A lot of Capricorns probably, because they just bust their ass. These people are just in freaking tights on the side of the street, sweating their ass off, and you see sweat straight down the crack of their ass, and they're just busting through, you know, these roads. And I'm like, I know you're dying, but it's good for you because you're pushing through it. Guys, we can either be the ones that are going to push through this like these mountain bikers and sweat our ass off, okay, up this damn hill on the side of the road, everyone looking at you like you crazy as hell. But you can be that person, okay? And you can get to the top. You're going to sweat. You're going to almost die. It feels like it. You're not really going to die, but, you know, you might pass out. A lot of people come to Colorado for vacations and are like, oh, I love Colorado. I'm an active outdoor person. I came from sea level, you know, we're from Louisiana or Florida or California or, you know, Tennessee or Georgia or some shit. And we're going to go mountain biking and we're going to go hiking. And I'm like, do you have oxygen? Because y'all ain't going to make it. First of all, you can't even handle the thin oxygen up here because you all be going to the house. But you want to go hike? All right. And that's why in Colorado they have a lot of medical people on standby, like at Garden of the Gods and Pikes Peak and stuff like that, for people that pass out from, I forget what it's called. Markers, you probably know. It's like a lack of oxygen. It does something to the brain. I don't know what it's called, but it's a condition. And people that come up here and they go too high, it's a condition that they'll get. Anyways, I don't know. It's just a condition. So they end up like literally needing an ambulance. Oh yeah, altitude sickness. There you go. Altitude sickness. Marina, thank you, Banshee. I discovered that I had difficulty losing because of insulin. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so people have altitude sickness if you're not used to the altitude. And I'm using that, you know, oh yeah, we do. We have Olympic City right here, guys. That's why they train Olympians in Albuquerque. Loretta, we actually, maybe they do train them in Albuquerque, but we have the Olympic Training Center right here in town. So it's the only one in the nation, USA. And it's right here in Colorado, Colorado Springs. Right here in town, Olympic Training Center. And that's where all the Olympians go there. They've got, it's like a college. They've got rooms, dorms. You've got the pool out there. They have tours. It's pretty awesome. Chris Watts is way the hell up north. That piece of shit. Freaking Frederick is freaking like Jesus. It would take me 4 hours to get there. Yeah, you got to go through a lot of areas to get all the way up to Frederick. And they lived in a piece of shit area. No offense, my Denver people, but that's nothing but fields. And if you like fields, why don't you just take your ass to Kansas? Not a big fan of the fields. Not a fan. I'm not a fan of being away from the mountains. I love the mountains. I don't want to be more than 45 minutes away from the mountains. And currently right now I'm only about 25 minutes from the mountains. And they're making a lot of new houses further east, and it's like fields, and I hate that. But I'm like, we have great views. You can see the mountains, but you're nowhere near them. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just spoiled. No one else has mountains unless they're like Idaho or Montana or Utah, Wyoming, but I love them. Anyways, I need you guys to traverse, because through the next 6 months, feminine energies, it's not a walk that you want to walk. It's not downhill. I can't. It's definitely going to be uphill. Yeah, Oregon too. And California's got mountains. I guess I was thinking more San Diego and LA. But yeah. Ooh, Hillary, I have a mountain and back with a lake. I'm spoiled by the water. You are so lucky. Oh, I would love that. You know, if it's, land isn't cheap. Land is not cheap. I was looking at the kind of houses that were available by mountains and water and, you know, acres. The only decent homes that you could actually get are in the millions. So I was looking at, if you want, you know, 5 acres or more, you know, and some of them have 35 acres, 40 acres, a nice mountain land, which is beautiful, but it's not always the great mountain land. We know what the good ones are, you know, other people don't. I don't want to share the secrets, but out here in Colorado, I know what's trash land and what's not. And there's good mountains and then there's not. So a lot of people try to promote, oh, look at this house, it's got all these mountains. No, it doesn't. That's a hill. In Peyton, you're still an hour and a half away from the mountains. But anyways, to get actual mountain land, it's going to be $1 million if you want a nice house. And that's modern from, like, we're talking the 90s up. So 30-year-old house, you know, or at least a home that's been re-renovated in the last 30 years. Because if you're looking at these houses, totally Saturn, they're freaking 1950s. Some of them are way older than that. A lot of them have a 70s look. Dark wood, tiny windows, squared rooms, no open floor plans, you know, just, and even then it's going to be like, you know, $700,000, and you're getting completely old 1970s homes with no air conditioning, well water, and just some land, but the home is pretty much not something you would want to live in. I'd rather just knock it down, build a cabin, start fresh, but that's more money. So anyways, I'm sorry. I don't know why we were going there. Professional assistance, maybe some of you guys are getting a realtor.
One more. Let me show you 2 more things.
No, I'm working. I'm not going to go.
The one.
No. Sorry, you're going to have to wait.
Wings working cool.
I'll go check when I'm done. Go potty.
Okay.
So anyways, I don't know, but you guys might need some professional assistance. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe my little talk about mountains and not getting what you want and things being expensive means you need some assistance to find what you want, or maybe to build what you want. Maybe talk to a realtor. Maybe you guys are looking to move somewhere. Travel was at the bottom of the deck. You know, so there's, you know, maybe some of you guys are just looking to move, to be honest. And there's some interference. Because every time you look at something, somebody else is interested. There's a lot of competition here. If you're looking for a home for the feminine energy, it could be that you're shopping around, you see something you want, and then somebody else is looking too. And maybe another person on top of that. So now the offer you want to make isn't going to happen. Because they're making offers too. And you're like, how do they it's crazy. It's just crazy. So anyways, it's a little stressful here. I think that you're going to figure it out. I think you're going to get some help. Oh, markers, you got what? I have beautiful sandbox in New Mexico I bought on eBay. Oh, yeah, my grandpa used to own a bunch of land in New Mexico, and my freaking uncle sold it because he's a jerk. I would have had liked to build a little cabin out there for a little retreat. It had been in my family for generations. Gone. And then my other family had beautiful home and about 40 acres in New Mexico, Taos, New Mexico, which is where my family's from, my dad's side. And, you know, my family had a lot of land right there in town. And my great-grandpa, he had, 5 children? Yes, 5 children. And in his will, he was going to sell it to one of the children for $2,100, my great-grandpa, because he had bought it for less or about that much, probably that much in those days. And he said whichever child wants to make the offer is fine, but it has to go from the oldest to the youngest. So the oldest child, my great-uncle Benny, got first dibs. And it wasn't fair because it just wiped out my grandma and my grandma's sister and her other sister and her other 2 brothers. Oh no, there were 6 kids, my bad. Now I just remembered one of them. So yeah, so 6 kids, only 1 got to inherit the property, and it just wasn't fair. So he got it for cheap. He was a millionaire. He moved out to California. He obviously didn't even give a shit about Taos because he fucking moved. So give it to us. We actually give a shit. But no, he wants to be rich and spoiled. And so, you know, he owns like a post office and some land and some businesses in California. And he has beach property in San Diego and all this shit. And then he wants to own freaking our family's land in Taos, my great-grandma's house. And I grew up there. Like, I would be there every summer. My cousins and me, my dad, you know, my grandma, just all the memories gone because when my great-grandma died, couldn't go there anymore. And then he ended up renting it out. Can you believe that? Renting out our family home for money. It's trash. It's just, it's despicable. And my grandma basically built that house. She made everything in there. She's wonderful. And I'm just so fucking pissed that I can't even take my kids there, you know, and show them great-grandma's house and everything that was there. It's just really angering. But I still have my great-uncle Teeny who lives right next door, and we still get to go visit over there at least see it. But anyways, sorry. Back to what's going on here. I really think we're talking about houses. I feel like some of you guys might definitely be looking into purchasing land, investing. I also think somebody wants to invest here in Bitcoin or some kind of an investment thing. Yeah. And I feel like your advice is to be careful and, yeah, cryptocurrency. So for the feminine energies, it's just about, you know, a lot of details, a lot of mercurial energy, and it's just frustrating. I think you guys are banging your head on the wall over certain situations, even if it's work. There's a lot of things just making it difficult. If you are experiencing difficulty in a nutshell, feminines, do not melt down. I want you to be a strong swimmer. I want you to keep going uphill, sweating your ass off, because this too is going to pass. And this is a process, and you're going to be strong. And something good is going to come of this. Okay? Let's get the middle energy here. I'll just, party of 1. Wow. Hate to say it, but for a lot of the feminine energies, you might be going through a divorce. It is what it is. Tell it like it is, right? Set it to me straight. Tell it to me straight. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups again, basically. Not today. 8 of Cups again, basically. and then party of one. I really think that a lot of you guys are just going through a divorce. And you may be fighting through court to get your stuff. Maybe it's not a legal divorce. Maybe it's just a separation. And you're having to get things from another partner. And you're looking for a new place to be. For those of you that are single and you've been party of one for all of 2021, or who knows how much more, if that's you and you're the single gal or guy, the message is you have to do everything on your own. Buying a home, rearranging your life, making travel plans, and you need assistance to maybe clean your home, help you start a business, whatever, because you don't have anyone in your corner. Who's in your corner? And you're looking around like, I am the corner. I am the corner. In fact, I'm everybody else's corner. Okay? I'm their corner. I'm in their corner. Who do I have in my corner? Me, myself, and I. Party of one. So, you know, for a lot of you guys, feminine energy, it's just like, so there's this aloneness that people are definitely feeling. Now, keep in mind, this is an energy between the both of you. So I have to tell you, this masculine, whether it's karmic or not, is also mutually in a new energy of a party of one. And we haven't even gotten to his reading yet, or hers, okay? But let me tell you. Guys, can you do me a favor? I'm getting fucking fed up and stressed and overwhelmed and full of anxiety and just flat out fucking irritated that every time I say masculine, I have to specify it could be a female. And every time I say feminine, I have to specify it could be a male. It confuses the fuck out of everybody. Usually. And it stresses me out because it's extra words I always have to say every section of every read. It's tiring. Can you guys just follow and know that if I say masculine, it could be a girl. And if I say feminine, it could be a man. If they're in that energy, please. Because it's stressing me out. Okay? So if you're that guy that, you know, your girl is a masculine, you already know. You know who she is. I don't have to say it every time. And if you're a guy, you know, or a girl, and you're masculine is in a feminine energy, then obviously you know. Okay? Whew. Thank you. Had to get that off my chest. Driving me bananas. I do get a lot of thank yous. People say thank you for specifying. They're usually new, but most of you guys have been on this boat with me for 3 years. So I know you get it. Okay. So anyways, let's keep going. Now this one's in reverse. Hammer time. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. Well, I like that this came in reverse. See, and that's 8 of Cups again, you know, because this is reverse. I'm not working on it anymore. Look at these words. Maybe you can see them. Because it came in reverse. This is I'm not working on it anymore. I'm not working hard. I'm not self-sabotaging anymore. I'm not doing the same thing over and over again. It's not that energy. So for the feminine energy, again, it's like, nope, not working on it. I'm party one, 8 of Cups. I'm just done. A lot of singleness. Wow, singleness. And then we get soul ties. And then we get I miss you. You miss your soul tie. You miss your twin flame or your soulmate. Okay? 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups. You have a lot of emotions. You wish you still had that person. You do. And you miss the hell out of them. You miss their cuddles, their kisses. You miss holding hands. You miss watching movies. You miss partnership. Let me tell you, single people out there, You don't think you miss them till you think about it. You don't think you miss partnership until you fall in love again. That's the truth. A lot of single people don't miss it because they're busy, busy, busy. But the minute they meet someone, they get that attention and that serotonin explodes in their brain and they have happy in their heart. They can't get enough. It's like a drug, a love drug. Single people want to call that person, want to text that person, want to see that person every night, want to have dinners, want to have movie dates, want to sit on the porch, rocking together, watching a sunset, holding hands, want to make out, want to make love. Okay? Believe me, they do. And I'm not trying to scare anyone, but a lack of sexual interaction is actually dangerous. I know. I just watched a documentary. I don't know why the fuck I watched. I was watching health stuff, guys. COVID, and then COVID got me into like body health and then organs and blah, blah, blah. And somehow I was watching this documentary about people that are like nuns or just celibate, people that don't have sex, monks and things like that. And did you know that men that do not have a sexual release are, I think it is 40 or 80, I don't know the pinpoint number, I'm so sorry, but 40 to 80% more likely to get testicular cancer or prostate cancer. So prostate cancer is a real big worry for men that do not have sexual release. So yeah, if you think about those priests, those monks, those people that are celibate, that's great spiritually, but what's going on in their body, they're having a buildup, which is not healthy for their organs. And I guess the reason these scientists are saying that is because our bodies are created to procreate. And when we block something, it's like blocking anything. It creates a buildup and it creates negativity and toxins. Yeah, and maybe even holding your urine could be an issue with, I know it definitely gives you urinary tract infections. My grandma used to hold her urine. She worked at a grocery store. She was a manager there a long time ago for many years, and even she worked at Sprint. She did not use the bathroom for 12 hours all day. She would hold it. She would not go to the bathroom. And now she's 79, and she's got constant UTIs, urinary tract infections, and she has to have a catheter put in and put out 3 times a day by my grandpa to help her relieve herself, or she would die. And if this was the 1900s, she would have been dead, because people that were suffering from UTIs would die. As simple as that. The toxins get built up in your body, and that's it. It's like poison. It does you in. So that is extremely important for sure. Please take a moment to use the restroom. Every time you go pee, thank your kidneys. Thank you. I love peeing. Okay? And for women, believe it or not, their health wasn't really a cancer issue, but you probably are going to laugh at this, ladies. If women do not have sex, if they are celibate, they actually get a more loose vagina. I know that sounds gross, but it is what it is. Their vagina muscles become more loose, and they can suffer from incontinence. And yeah, their urethra also just releases, and there's, you know, all that stuff going on in there. The muscles that hold it in loosen. And so a lot of, it's like, well, it's better than cancer, but it's not fun. Wearing a diaper is not fun. So yeah, believe it or not, a lack of sexual intercourse for females can definitely suffer from incontinence. And even nuns suffered from incontinence. And that, in the documentary, they were celibate. But, you know, they had to wear diapers, a lot of them. They couldn't hold their pee. They couldn't laugh. You know, and other women have complained of that, just celibate women. You know, they can't laugh, they can't sneeze, you know, there it comes. There, and you know, what do you do? Loretta, I had my OBGYN screwed me up tighter by request last baby. Oh, you know, can I tell you, having babies, I don't know how old you are, Loretta. You may be young. You may be under 38, okay? But having babies does not make you looser. It actually doesn't. I don't know how to say this. There has been moments that I have been tighter than I ever have before after kids. You know. And makes a nice little pop sound when it comes out. I think that's enough said. Just a little, you know. It's pretty tight. It's pretty tight, okay? So don't fall for the hype that if you have kids, you're not tight, because that's bullshit. That's a bullshit right there. I can tell you from experience that's bullshit right there. You don't need any tightening after that. However, after this documentary, it is important to get yourself, if you don't have a partner, take care of yourself. That's all I'm going to say. Take care of yourself in intimate ways for your health. It has, you know, and I'm sure it feels good too, but just for your health, because nobody wants to wear a diaper and nobody wants to have prostate cancer, okay? You know, men are usually pretty good about taking care of themselves, but women can go a long time without. So for all my ladies out there, as another woman, do your business for your own health and happiness and well-being for your kitty cat. That's all I have to say. Because intercourse makes your muscles tighter. And the more you work out your muscles, the more it needs to do all of what it needs to do, the stronger and the tighter it's going to get. Believe it or not. So there you go. I know. A lot of visuals there. You guys probably have like, well, how does that explain prostitutes? And how does that explain? Look, I don't know about all that. They might stick in, you know, a freaking baseball bat in there for all I know. I'm not saying you have to go big or go home. I'm saying take care of yourself, okay? All right? Don't destroy your muscles, for God's sakes. Don't rip them to pieces, because that ain't going to be good. We don't need no double penetration around here, okay? Just one is fine. Normal, okay? Work out your muscles. That's all I'm saying, ladies. That's all I'm saying. We don't need to be wearing diapers. That's all I'm saying. Okay, moving on. That was that message. Funny and ridiculous. Yeah. So for all my single people out there, you know, a lot of you guys are missing that partner. Of course you're missing the intimacy. It's more, for women, it's more than just sex. It's kisses. It's sharing your soul, looking in each other's eyes, and sharing those moments, talking about the stars, and sharing your soul, and talking about, you know, spiritual things that have happened to you, and, you know, feeling that passion with them. Having that partner encourage you to do your dreams. Having that partner tell you you're beautiful or you're handsome and you're the best thing in the world and they missed you all day, and just to grab you and make you feel secure. Not that that's what should make you secure, just make you feel. So it's okay to be single, learning from these lessons, difficult being this party one, but truth be told, for the feminine energy, you do miss having that partner, especially that special one. So I get it. I get you. We're on the same boat here. Okay, we're going to move on. Oh, yeah. The extra card that came out was, ooh, third party. Whew, just got real. Give it to me straight, Steph. If you guys are a little sensitive in this reading, this is a give it to me straight reading. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But there could have been a third party situation here for the both of you. That was a bonus card that fell out. So A lot of the heartache and frustration, this interference does have something to do with a third party in a love situation, a little love triangle. Okay, he's obviously holding another person's hand secretively as he's with another. So there's definitely some betrayal, whichever way of the bridge you want to be there. Okay, let's get the rest. Hoy, Dios mío, we got to hurry up. Back to the good old times. Look at that, 6 of Cups. Reminiscing, wishing things could be the way they were. Okay, and look at that. There's a couple with a little pup. A lot of you guys, very single, are just wishing you could get back to those times where you guys could be a happy couple, all right? You do miss that. So it's, you know, life is difficult. You're freaking going up a mountain right now by yourself. You're all in this alone, feminine. And all you can try to do is heal and move on, and you feel helpless. You've learned so much, that's good, but it still doesn't help the emotions. It doesn't help your feelings. You guys are funny. You nasty little jokers. I knew I wasn't the only one that had a dirty sense of humor. I love you guys. It's hot in here now. Seriously, like literally. I'm gonna go turn on my air conditioning. So I can't with you guys. Freaking hot. Woo! Getting steamy. Talking about sensitive issues. Come on, Sumi. Or you still want to stay in there, you little butt? Okay. All right. Okay, guys, it was at 71. I had to turn it to 70. It was just too much for me. I wanted to do 69, but lately my air conditioning's been freezing for no freaking reason. Really annoying. Whew. I need some holy water, or at least I need some Florida water. You get me some Florida water in here. Sprinkle these cards. Jesus. Cool it down. We gotta bless these cards here. Come on now. All right, we're not gonna be crazy up in here today. Bless you, Sumo. I know. It smells good though, right? Florida water. Okay. I wish I had holy water, but I only have Florida water, so we're gonna use it. Sumo's over here sneezing. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, so back to the good old times. Let's see what else is going on. Hanged Man. So a lot of deep thought, deep processing. Okay. There's just a lot going on inside, and you're doing a lot of soul reflecting, looking inward. You're trying to be more spiritual, trying to find a deeper spiritual meaning for why you went through whatever it is you went through. Trying to understand that even such a soul-tied, deep connection can actually suffer from separation and isolation and such hardship. There's that 10 of Wands. We called it earlier, back over here at this powerless card. Letting go and surrendering. You know, so the feminine is just, yeah, it's 10 of Wands, just done. I have to let go. It's such a burden, though. And there's that Capricorn vibe, right? I know it's fire, but that 10th house, you know, and the number 10, just letting it go. It's a very difficult karma. Sumo? No, come. Come on. Come lay down. Good boy. Thank you. Yeah, you stay. Did it stink? It's too much for you? Too big, baby. You're so damn handsome. I love you. You're just too cute. I love you. Okay. All right. Lay down and be good. So then we have the Page of Presents. And we also have the World card. Not surprised. The ending of a cycle, right? The finishing, 10-10. I've been seeing 10-10 all over the place. So, it's insane. see what else we have here. Sumana. There's another 10. 10 of candles. Look at that. 2 of the same card, different decks. 10 of wands, 10 of candles, same thing. And you got it 2 times in the same position, which is a very loud message. You're done. It's over. The world. And you're just like, this hurts. Spirit, help me understand why I have to let go of this soulmate that I love so much. Help me understand.
Mom,
Page of...
smells beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I love you.
I love you too. Oh, Sumo smells beautiful.
Yeah.
So this is like, I'm a student, Page of Pentacles, a child of the earth, learning about life, learning about reality, learning about an earth energy, which is responsibility, hard work, cycles, hardships. So yeah, 10-10. 10-10, baby. It's 10-10 for the feminines.
You're the best boy ever.
And it's time to just, I know it's the heaviest sadness.
The best boy ever.
He is, yeah. The heaviest sadness to let go of your person because you were soul tied to them and you miss them a lot at times, or at least you miss that connection. But we're definitely at this place of, I can't any longer give to this. And frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. And there's definitely third parties involved and you just can't overcome them. That's the interference. Okay, the interference is, yeah, there is somebody else involved, whoever it may be. And what do you do? You've tried and tried and tried again. You've prayed, you've conjured, you've done cards, you've let go, you've healed, you've mastered, you've reached out, you've been patient, you've been loving, you've let go, and then they've reached out again and you come back in and here you are. And you're like, what do I do? And these are the cycles that the World card wants to squash. It's just like, yeah, that's the end of that. We're done with those cycles. You went through them so you could get done, sick, and tired of them. Just like Jack in The Nightmare Before Christmas, he was sick and tired of Christmas World. You know? He was like, I want to go find a different tree. Oh, look, there's a Christmas tree. What's that? I want to go there. You know, he was the king of Halloween Town, Halloween World, whatever. But he wanted to do something else. And I think Spirit just was like, yeah, we got to get out of this cycle. You got to try something new. Sumo, come. Come. No. Come on. Sumo. Come. Thank you, good boy. You're such a sweet, yes, you stay there. Good baby. Yeah, you lay down. Good boy. You have your toy. You have your toy, little piglet. You have your toy, little piglet. You're a good boy. Okay. I think it's pretty simple. I don't have to spend a lot of time on that. We're done. You miss them, but you have to say goodbye. I feel like I'm hearing a Boyz II Men song. It's so hard to say goodbye. What is that? I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. It's so hard. I don't know the words. I don't know the song. But it's a Boyz II Men. It's so hard to say good. I don't know. Whatever. I'm sorry. I'm not a singer. I'm definitely not gifted in that arena of life. But for a lot of you guys, you know the song. And for others of you that are not aware of the Boyz II Men song, then it's just not your genre of music. And that's probably why you haven't heard of them. Okay. It's definitely Boyz II Men. Kiana Foster, Say Goodbye to Yesterday. Thank you, Kiana. I appreciate that. That is the song I'm hearing. Find it, guys. On YouTube, it's, yeah, Say Goodbye to Yesterday. And that's what you guys are doing. Party of freaking one, brokenhearted, F you third party, interfering with my life. Can't do it anymore. It's out of my control. I'm sorry. that I even pursued all of this. But Spirit says, don't be sorry. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Do not be sorry that you pursued this. Lessons learned. Do not beat yourself up. Do not carry regrets. Do not wish. Do not go through the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Don't do it. Don't do it anymore. This is the Hanged Man. Stop feeling bad about all of that. It was all for a reason. It was written in your birth chart, written in the stars, soul contract. It was supposed to happen. The good news, we are nearing the end here, 10-10, and starting a new cycle. In fact, we're not nearing the end. We are in the end. The World card is the end. The World card is number 21 Major Arcana, last Major Arcana, finale. Done. The World represents over. Okay? So we are done. And now we get to start again. So give up your burdens, give it to God, give it to Spirit, give it to whomever you feel you need to give it to. And cry those tears if you need to. You're going to miss this person. But enough's enough. And frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn anymore is kind of where you're at. Because what else can you do? And so that's give it to me straight. That's where the feminine is at right now. Holy poop, that was 120 minutes for one reading. I should have separated this, but I didn't. If you guys can give me a moment, I need to get something else to drink. I'm just going to go grab some more lemonade. I'm literally out. I'm thirsty. Give me a moment. The feminines are done, Sumo. The feminines are finished. Come on. They're done. You're a good boy. You knew I wasn't done with work. I leave my desk to go get a drink and Sumo stays waiting for me. He's like, we're not done in here. You can't go anywhere. Okay. So anyways, let's start with the masculine now. We're at 122 minutes. All right, that is, wow, really over 2 hours. Don't worry, this reading is not going to be 2 hours down here. For whatever reason, we had to hear the feminine one a little bit longer than the other one, okay? My apologies. Whew. Masculine energy, let's see what's up. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. Why would it be safe? Why is it safe for the masculine energy to love? You're my heart. Oh, so the masculine's in a very different energy than the feminine. I mean, feminine's not negative, just not feeling it. Masculine's like lovey-lovey. Oh, it's safe for me to love. I have someone that has my heart. I got to open my heart to receive the highest love of all. Oh, I got another message. I'm sorry, I got the message correctly. The masculine's heart is shut down. The masculine energy, he is closing his heart, or it's just locked up. It's caged. It's got walls. Okay, the masculine is afraid to give their heart away. All right? So that's definitely a situation for the masculine. Let's reveal this one. Wait, that's not it. This is it. My bad. Is it? I'm all confused now. Well, it's got to be. Guys, what the happened to my cards here? Oh, it's just the Epiphany card. No, it is this one. My bad. Fighting to emotionally detach, not winning. Thank you, Kiara King, for today's earlier 222 and this 222 Cash App donation. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you. So yeah, there's the proof in the pudding. The masculine is emotionally detaching with their heart, even though it wants the masculine to love because it feels safe. The masculine is keeping their heart closed, okay? And Spirit's trying to tell them it's safe now. You can open up your heart, but they don't want to. They're fighting this opening up of the heart because they want to emotionally detach. But they're not winning. That's the message. It says they are not winning. So as hard as they're fighting to not feel anything for the feminine or to not feel anything for someone, they're not winning. All right, masculines are shutting down. The next one is... Oh yeah, we saw that earlier. Summer. Summer loving happened so fast. Summer loving had me a blast. Right? So the masculine's just sitting here in the summertime, again, wanting to travel, wanting to be by the beach. We said that earlier. Next, another hearts. Look at this. Hearts, hearts, hearts. 3 heart confirmations in the masculine tarot cards and oracles. Hearts that speak the same language. So tell it to me straight. This masculine currently is feeling the same way you feel, missing you, but fighting it, okay? Masculine's fighting this energy. The next one is, wow, victim mentality. Another number 7, and it's consciousness. Guess what? 7-7. You might be witnessing a lot of 7-7s. It's 133 people watching as I look up, just confirmations of duplicate numbers also. But you got 7 people in this oracle, and they got 7 consciousness. So that is Libra energy, and it definitely represents your significant other. So the masculine is suffering from closing up their heart, building up walls, not opening up because they feel like a victim. They feel like something's happened to them and they're unable to open up. Everything bad happens to them. The masculines are the ones that suffer. That's how the masculine feels. I also feel the masculine may be focusing on heart health situations right now. Maybe anxiety, maybe a worry of a pressing heart attack from stress or smoking or being overweight or age or hereditary. Maybe the masculine is nearing the age where their parent had a heart attack and there's some concern about that, worrying at this time that I need to focus on my heart health. There's just a lot of heart cards coming up here, so I got to tell it to you straight. There is some concern for the masculine on that and some worry, okay? Something happened this summer to them that made them shut down, okay? They also recently must have gotten a new tattoo or were thinking of a tattoo. They may have already gotten it, but it looks like that may be a thing that they want to do or just did, and it's something meaningful for them. Maybe a tattoo with a heart on it. Could be a thing that they've recently gotten. I also feel there's some kind of duplicity with their tattoo, something like a sun and a moon, or, you know, a yin and a yang, or, you know what I mean, like a dark and a light. I feel like there's some kind of duplicitous energy there in some way. I don't even know where I'm going with that. Maybe it's a Gemini situation. Or they could just be a Gemini. Maybe I'm being shown tattoos with that energy as, hey, there's Gemini energy here. And there very well could be. But there's a lot of body aches and pains, I feel, and mental stress and anxiety. Virgo, Libra energy for sure, and there's just inner organ pain, and something feels wrong on the inside. Possibly like something just doesn't feel right. There's definitely the need of a massage. and a relax energy very much needed here. Somebody needs to have their person put hands on them and really rub them out, or they need to get this done, because there's definitely some physical suffering in the ribs is all I'm feeling. It may not be the heart, but I see a lot of hearts. But in the ribs, in the chest area cavities, maybe it's a sinus situation also. Chiropractors help knock some of that stuff going on out just by cracking you a few places, apparently. But, you know, whether you're getting a chiropractor or a masseuse or some kind of a massage, the masculine's definitely thinking about doing that. I also feel there's time. There's like a time limit. Somebody's really worrying about time. It's ticking away. Let's read this. Okay. It's a lot of pain for the masculine. I don't know, I'm just feeling a lot of pain. Emotional pain probably mostly, but it, you know, emotional pain can turn into body pain. We all know that. We manifest it. Okay. Masculines need to take their power back. A man is hunched in a corner with a rope tied around one wrist. The other end of the rope is tied to a bedpost, but next to him is a picture of a waterfall, with the water flowing out of the picture, splashing all around him, representing emotions that are freeing him, saying, "You're free, come out." Though the water represents also his spirit trying to lift him up, the man feels hopeless, resigned to his position and his situation. Even though this man has the freedom to untie the rope and leave, you may have a victim consciousness about your situation you're in, masculine, or about life in general, feeling stuck and helpless. And although you're feeling powerless, unable to direct your destiny, you are like the man in this card. You have the power to unite yourself, to stand up, to take action and move on. There's something disabling in the victim mentality. It can create paralysis of will and energy that keeps you absolutely stuck. Your attitude may come from the situation or from a power-hungry person trying to control your life. Your mindset may also be sourced in a story from your past, where your power was stripped away and you felt helpless against whatever was being taken or done. Either way, you must untie yourself from this negative state, open yourself to the strength of your spirit, and reclaim your right to direct your life. Even if you've had this powerless view for a long time, it's time to stand up for yourself now. So it's funny because the feminine has the powerless card, and so does the masculine. So notice how you guys are definitely mirroring, okay? And this emotionally detached, you know, is very Eight of Cups as well. And we've been having that all day also. So you can see how the masculine definitely is in that energy also. I just want to pull away. I want to get away. I want to do an Eight of Cup right now. I just want to walk. I'm trying so hard, but I'm not winning. My heart keeps making me feel what I don't want to feel. And so there's this powerlessness. I also have the sense that there is maybe even a Leo here, or a Virgo, possibly even a Libra, Leo, or Virgo could be one of those that may be holding this masculine back by being controlling and manipulative. So for some people, that's the third party person. For others, they are those signs. They represent the Libra, the Leo, or the Virgo, okay? That may be the energy they're in. And guess what? Those are the signs that are in hot water right now with the Mars and the Mercury energy moving through those nakshatras. Okay, so that's what had happened, and that's what's in store very soon. Those three energies. So this is deeply connected. And keep in mind, they're in a party of one also. Remember, this was mutual. So right here between the both of you, the masculine feels very alone and maybe alienated and frustrated and controlled, or just powerless in general. Hopeless. Eight of Swords, stuck in their own thought, beliefs, and in their own head. So let's keep going. And remember, we got this card, past is the past, don't look back. Earlier we got struggling. Where was, I don't know where that card was. Struggling to deal with beliefs and ways of thinking that don't serve me any good right now. I don't know what card that was, but I think that came up. Okay. So let's move into the next energy. So we have self-indulgence in reverse. Focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. This person is not dealing with this. They don't want to look inside themselves. The masculine's just avoiding it at all costs. It's in reverse. I don't want to focus on me. I want to focus on this other person or family or work. But I don't want to focus on what's going on with me. This person doesn't want to deal with self-worth issues. They're not wanting to do the shadow work or healing, okay? So the masculine's definitely that victim mentality, totally in reverse. I don't want to heal right now. I don't even want to deal right now. And that's why they're trying to emotionally detach. Because if they were to deal with their emotions, it would mean they'd have to work on healing. And that is something they are not wanting to do. And Spirit says, it's safe for you to love. Open up your heart. It's time. But there's that refusal. That's telling you like it's straight, okay? Just telling you like it is. I also feel the masculine feels they've wasted a lot of time. Wasted just a lot of time doing whatever they've been doing, and that's victim consciousness is a pity party. Let's see the next cards. Lonely. I'm so lonely, Mr. Lonely. I have nobody to call my own. Right? You guys are hearing that song from Attn. I had a good girl, but I didn't treat her right. Right? Could be a guy. Had a good boy, didn't treat him right. Girl, whatever, however you want to look at it. But this masculine is definitely singing that Attn, Mr. Lonely. In other words, they had a good life. But they feel like they messed it up. Somehow they dropped the ball. I don't know, but they're just like, ugh, I feel bad about myself. Victim mentality. What did I do? Why did I do it? Focusing on it. Having a lot of that guilt. Feeling like it's out of their hands. They're out of control. They're not even running their own life. Okay? They're just not dictating their life. Okay? They do need their power back. The next card is loyalty. They stayed in situations they shouldn't have for loyalty. How many people know someone that has those friends or that friend that's no good for them? Maybe it's a brother, maybe it's a lover, a wife, a husband, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a fiance, a relationship in general that they want to stick to. Take that over there. Yeah, sorry. That they want to stick to for loyalty reasons. Knowing it's not good for them. But they feel out of control and they feel like because they're loyal, they need to keep that relationship. No, lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Just rest. Rest yourself. So yeah, this person is just like, I did what I did because I had to. I did what I did because it's family. What are you, a mafia? What is this, the mob? You're going to kill for your friends? You're going to go down for your buddies? You're going to go to jail for your buddies? You're going to lose your love of your life for your buddies, for your pals, for your compadres? What is this? Maybe it's not all of those things. But are you going to lose what you love and what you want for someone else's happy? This is almost like for love, it's if I leave this relationship that I feel lonely in, even though I'm in a relationship, I can't do that because I'm loyal to them. I made a promise to her and her family that I would take care of her, that I would always be there. Or I promised her mom that I would be there like a son. And now our relationship sucks, and it has been sucking, but I was too blind to know it sucks, that I don't want to leave it because I don't want to hurt those people. Or maybe it's the kids. The kids love our relationship. I don't love our relationship, but the kids do. And I have to stick here and be loyal, even though it's not a good situation for me. What strikes me with this card is even if you beat a dog, they'll be loyal to you. And it's really sad. There's been a lot of dogs in the media and the news, and you guys have seen them, where their owners have starved them or abused them or hit them, and these dogs would still protect their owner. These dogs would still go to their owner and lick them, even after they've been treacherous. And it's loyalty. If we could learn anything, about a good-hearted soul in this world, we'd be learning from dogs, because they have the biggest hearts. Dogs just have the biggest hearts. They don't care who you are, what you look like, or your past or what you've done. They're total little Buddhas. They just live in the moment, and they want to focus on peace and love. Well, I mean, I can't speak for dogs that have been abused or on, some show where they're like suffering with issues. But even them, they just, at the end of the day, they just want to sit there and lick you and be chill. I mean, even those dogs, So anyways, loyalty is a beautiful thing, but it's also a dangerous thing to self if you're loyal to someone that's not good for you. And that is something that, us humans need to learn, okay? Doesn't matter about loyalty. You cannot give away your life for people that would cause you harm or ruin your life in some way.
I heard something. It was while you were done.
Oh, I'm almost done.
Can I stay here?
Yeah.
Have to go over?
No, I'm doing a reading, but you can stay here and just don't talk.
Do you have any chocolate?
Let's see. Spirit, can you help me find some chocolate for this little boy? Guess what? I have some chocolate, but I don't know if you're gonna like it. I don't know if you're gonna like it.
It's yummy.
Really? Oh. Okay. That was good. All right, let's move on. Epiphany card. There's that card. Struggling to overcome self-imposed limiting beliefs. And this is that person that is like, I can't leave. That's a limiting belief.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you too.
I can't leave this person. They need me. I can't leave this person. We've got kids. Or, maybe they're just stepkids that love each other. I know people that don't have blood children together, but they bring children in the union, and their children love each other. Step siblings. And even if they're not married, like literal step siblings, they still act like it. And so they're close. And so sometimes people are like, I don't share DNA with that person, but our children have a friendship. And I can't just rip them apart. And so there's that limiting belief that nothing's going to be okay if they go, that they're going to ruin things, that they have to be loyal. Obviously, we all know that's not true. Obviously, we all know children are resilient. Obviously, we all know that children can keep in touch with other children if they want to. Obviously, we all know we have to teach our children that there is such a thing called an ending. And sometimes that's the truth, and the truth hurts, and things don't work out. Okay? Are you peeking? Are you a peeker?
Yeah.
You want to smile at them? Here. Go ahead. Okay, there he is. All right, sit back, please. So anyways, yeah, he's playing peekaboo. No. No. Okay, you're a cutie pie. So, this person feels like they're stuck. Like I said, we all know that we can talk to a professional assistant, get counseling for kids, have mutual visits, or, work things out amicably. We all know that we can walk away from a situation because we're being real and because we're being honest with someone that this isn't working. But this person is having a hard time. And this person also has lack feelings about money, issues struggling about beliefs about money and not having enough, and rules and regulations. We have a masculine energy that he feels like he has to abide by specific rules and specific boundaries. And there's no budging. It's like totally earth. I stick to what it is, period, end of story. I cannot budge. It is what it is. This is how it must be done, and I can't do it any other way. No. And Spirit says, no, that's not true. You can do it in another way. Why are you so stuck into believing this? That's the last of it.
Okay.
Why are you so stuck in feeling this way? Come out of this victim mentality. You are not stuck. And it's like this person's already a party of one. This person's already out of a situation. What's left? The emotions. This is about someone who's physically already, come here, Sumo. Physically already ended a situation. Sumo, come. Physically already ended a situation, yet their emotions are still tied to a situation. Do you guys feel that way? Do you think that makes sense with this masculine, where everything's said and done, this person's already physically detached? And a lot emotionally detached, for sure. Like, there's a lot of emotional detachment already. But there's this law, this regulation, this rule in their head that keeps them bound. Bound in some kind of a karmic bond to a place or person. It's a place or a person or a situation, okay? But they're bound, and they're not willing to look at the self. And they don't feel worthy enough to get out of this. They feel really bad about themselves, and there is a lack of self-worth. And it is very earthy, and it is very stubborn. They're struggling to overcome self-imposed beliefs.
I love you.
I love you too. They are fighting to emotionally detach, but they're not winning. They're having a very hard time.
Huh?
So masculine's having a hard time. I know, I need my charger. Let's get the rest. We have judgment. Yeah, looking back, reassessing. Looking at everything that's been said and done. We just talked about this. Gabriel the Archangel trumpeting his horn, saying, wake up, look at all of this. Reassess.
Nintendo.
Bottled up emotions.
I want to show them this.
No.
Why?
Bottled up emotions. That's why we have all this heart energy. This person does not want to get emotional. Nope, not dealing with it. Let's just say the masculine is refusing to deal with it. Okay, are they going to forever be able to not deal with it? No. Cycles always end and come and close and open. So there's not a lot of not dealing with this. Back, please. Let's get the rest. Look at that cool look at my cool card though, right? Look, Matt. There's a storm and a jar. That's cool, right? There's a storm inside. And it's just... Have you guys ever seen the movie Secret of Kells?
No.
It's an Irish movie. I highly recommend it.
One of the
Don't,
stones.
it should be on Prime. Secret of Kells is a really good show. It's really fun to watch. But in that movie, there's an old owl, and she bottles up her emotions and everybody else's emotions. She doesn't want anyone to feel anything. So she's got a house full of jars, and in every jar is a storm cloud with lightning. Some of the storms are really bad storms, and some of them are just little rainstorms, but they represent the level of emotions that they're hiding. And the old owl becomes stone. So, Matthew, the owl becomes a rock, stone, and she took away her son's emotions too. She didn't want her son crying. Her son had a very bad breakup, or he lost his wife, maybe to a death. I don't remember, one or the other. But he was crying, and he made part of the ocean. And so her son was crying and crying and crying, and she did a spell, and she bottled up his tears and his emotions into a jar. And her son turned into a mountain. He turned into stone. And she was turning into stone too, bottling up all her emotions. So she wanted to capture everyone's and make them stone. Because what happens if you don't share your feelings? You become hard as a rock. You have no feelings. You don't cry, you don't laugh, you don't find joy in the world, you don't find passion or creativity. You just feel empty and bad. So this is a really strong telling of this masculine really refusing to feel those things, really bottling up his emotions and having a very hard time in the midst of all of it. Let's get the rest of these. And mostly he feels bad about the past. You know, the feminine had that too. Over here it says, back to the good old times, and then the Six of Cups, I miss you. So, you know, this is somewhat like that energy. It is about the past. And, you know, this is an image of someone dying and going to heaven and being judged. And you can see the scroll, which is the book of life. Is his name written there or is it not? What's the judge going to say? You know, we have to review our life and see, can you be here? That's really the story behind it. And this masculine's reviewing his life and thinking, I don't think so.
Hey, Mom, how's my little Mario work?
I know.
My little Mario and Luigi, how did they work?
So we have the Three of Candles in reverse.
How did they work?
He looks good. And this is about determination and manifestation, expecting your ships to come in, expecting things to work out. You made a decision and now you're ready for the next step. But it's in reverse. So this person is not ready for the next step. This person did not get their ships in. The next card is the Emperor, number 4. Masculine energy, father energy. There you go. And it's about control and fatherhood, parenthood, taking care of others, providing, having enough support and money, making your situation good and well. So this person has a heart to be a good father or mother. This person has a good heart to be a good husband or wife. This is a husband though. But, you know, this person has a lot of good intentions and a good heart, but just not willing to change. Let's get the last one. So in other words, they have potential.
Hey.
Oh my God, you guys got the Empress.
What?
They got the Empress and the Emperor.
What about the
That's the husband and wife, and it's also the mother and the father. This is a pair. Ugly cards, I know, but it's the energy of the Emperor and the Empress.
But Santa's
Here, you
there.
guys can look. Yeah, this one's Santa and some weird lady. I don't know why they picked her. I would have rather had Jack Skeleton and Sally be the Emperor and Empress, but they didn't pick that. But yeah. So this is a pair, a spiritual, magical pair, a soulmate pair. This is also marriage. It is marriage. And we have a judgment about a marriage. You want me to tell it to you straight? This masculine's made some piss poor decisions about who they married. Flat out. I'm going to tell it to you straight. They did not get out of the marriage what they thought they were going to get out of the marriage. Period. That's the honest truth. Whether you can handle that or not, that's the honest truth. And the loyalty is keeping them there. Their limiting beliefs are about, I can't go, I made a commitment, I have to be here. No, you don't. And now they're lonely. Sometimes you can be with someone and married and still feel lonely. Okay? Robin Williams said that. He said, you know what's sad? What's the saddest thing in existence? To be in a room with people where you're not alone, but you feel alone. To be with someone that makes you feel alone, even though you're not. So that's how this person feels. Stuck in a bad marriage, or stuck in a bad relationship, or stuck in a bad commitment. Perhaps it's a friendship, or a job, or family. Mom and dad. Could be a mom and dad. That they can't overcome. This person may be afraid to tell their parents what they think and go off on their own. This person may be afraid to ask for the divorce. That means don't do that. You're making a mess of the folded clothes. Pick it up. If it falls, they're going to go plop, and all of them are not going to be folded. Sorry. I had a moment. But you guys get what I'm saying. Whatever situation you're in. This person's not willing to look at it. In fact, this person thinks there's no way out. And they're there, why? Family. Eight of Cups, basically past is in the past, don't look back. Not today, I'm avoiding the truth, I'm avoiding this phone call, I'm avoiding this text. There's plenty of other fish in the sea. You know, the refusal. Spirit, what advice do you have for us today in regards to this reading into this message? What advice? Buddha, give us some wisdom. We're going to end this reading here. As long as you have unwavering faith, you're a truth seeker. Always have faith. Love never fails, right? We have to remember those things. Love never fails. You have to keep believing. Spirit, wants us to stay focused. Spirit, what's going to be happening in our near future? Let's do an Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland Oracle, what's going to be happening in the future? Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me. What's going to be happening? Okay. We'll do the future for the masculine first. I'll get the feminine here soon with the oracles, okay? 40, keeping up, immense effort and advance. So the masculine has to keep up. Like I said before, it's a bike ride, it's a hike, it's a climb. We are reaching the peak. We went through a lot of peaks and valleys. Stop ruining that bag. I need that bag. We went through a lot to carry the clothes. Stop destroying it. We went through a lot of peaks and valleys and ups and downs in this life with our relationships and whatever's going on. Keep up the good work. Just because you're sweating to death right now and your legs burn and you're just worn out and you feel defeated does not mean it's over. We are going to reach Mount Everest. We are going to reach the top. Keep up. Number 40, Emperor energy. Painting the roses red. We just talked about this yesterday. Painting the roses red. About differences with other people. And how you have to appreciate all the different colors of the roses. And not all the roses can be red. Stop. I need that bag the way it is.
Mama, what are you doing?
Going back to sit after I fix the bag that you're messing with. So for this masculine, the energy is very obvious. You can't paint lipstick on a pig and call it beautiful. Right? Matthew, if you put lipstick on a pig, is it going to be pretty?
No.
No, it's still going to be a pig.
Yeah.
We can't change that. We can't change people. If you made a choice for someone, they're not who they said they were. This relationship isn't what it was supposed to be. Shh. Your partner gave up. You have to keep climbing for yourself. You can't stay there because of stupid, lame, limiting beliefs. And so painting the rose with red, I can't talk, is covering up errors. I don't know if you guys can read that. So sometimes this masculine just wants to cover up the dirty. Cover up for their wife or their husband. They're not that bad. Let me paint them red. Oh, it's all good. It's not what it looks like. Let me paint it red. No, they're really not that controlling. I can do what I want, and then they're painting it red. They're literally covering up after someone. They're hiding. They're covering up their tracks. They're trying to make it look like, go, if you can't be quiet. They're trying to make it look like whatever happened didn't happen, okay? Flat out. Quit painting the roses red. It is what it is. You have to look at it, accept it, and the Emperor and the Empress make good decisions as a team. There could be someone here that's not dealing with their child. They should be. They're ignoring their child, and somebody else is influencing that and dictating that. It could be that they want out of a marriage, okay, and they want to be with someone else, but they're stuck there because of children. It could be, you know, just a commitment. It could be family. It could be work. But they're definitely trying to paint a picture that this bad situation isn't that bad, when the truth is, shh, it is that bad. Don't talk. Suma? The oracle card that comes out for the masculine is knotted rope, lasting commitment. Yeah, this belief from this masculine is I have to stay. I made a lasting commitment. I can't go anywhere. That's the belief system. Emperor, Empress, commitment. Whatever this commitment is, guys, judgment's here to go back on that commitment and re-look at the fine print. Okay? Go back, look at the promises made, the words, you know, that were said, and see, does that fit the bill today? If it does not fit the bill today, then the contract is broken. Does this person love and respect you? Does this person promise to love your children and be good to them? Did this person promise to be faithful? Did this person promise to be a partner in life? But now they're just a dictating, controlling,
I put something there.
bully.
With a mango.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's do the mangoes.
The mangoes.
Let's do it.
Okay, but you know what I mean?
The mango.
You got to look back at the fine print.
Mango.
So I'm going to read that.
Mango.
Read the divination of it. Try to hurry before my phone dies.
Mango.
Stop it.
I'm waiting.
This is about working for or being in a relationship. Shh. I'm reading this card. It's a book. They need to hear me. Working for or being in a relationship with someone who is harsh on those who make mistakes, feeling forced to cover up errors to avoid punishment, fear of making mistakes and being found out or discovered, hiding the evidence as the consequences are much harsher than the mistake, feeling that what you need to do to stay safe is no longer reasonable. So there could be someone here that regretted having a child, regretted having a relationship. Well, boo-hoo. It happened. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, wah is just not helpful. You have to look back and go within your heart because it's not the child's fault. If it's about a relationship you got involved in that you wish you never would have got involved in, boo-hoo, it happened. Judgment is here, just like the Hanged Man. You have to look at it. You have to look at those things and you have to deal with them. Spirit wants this person to come out in the open. You want me to tell it to you straight? This person's hiding. Hiding evidence, hiding truth, wearing a mask, keeping secrets, covering up their mistakes and their errors, trying to pretend like what happened didn't happen. They are absolutely in an avoidance mode. And they're having a very difficult time. Don't. You need to go. You're being very distractive.
trying to.
Distracting. No, that's my crystal, and I don't like that. Don't play with them and drop them.
I'm not trying to mess up.
Don't touch them. If you're going to do that, they're not toys. Okay, so this person is keeping up an act, and the truth be told, they maybe don't want everyone to know about some of the things they've done in secret, because the consequences, they're going to have to pay for them. And the consequences are, if the truth is out, their situation crumbles. But the situation needs to crumble because they don't want to be there anyways. So the masculine doesn't want to be where they are. Thank you so much, Mahogany Brown, for the $19.99 on Super Chat. I appreciate you so much. All right, let's get a card for the feminine and we'll be done. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for the feminine energy. What is a card for her or him? Choices, feminine. It's all about choices. Bottom of the deck, wake up. This is your moment. This is it. This is your moment.
Okay. It's the moment.
Number 6, feeling blocked or restrained. You are being blocked because this masculine energy is blocking you. And that's why you're 8 of cupping it, saying, I don't give a damn anymore. But, you know, you still miss them, like I said earlier. The book, the book.
Loopy, 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 loopy.
Choosing which way to go, feminine, 2 of Swords moment, a moment of decision. Sometimes you're uncertain about what is best, the best thing to do for you. What do you do next? Feeling like each door that you turn to is closed. Wanting to reach the next stage of your life, but not seeing a single way through. And that's giving up. So you guys wanted me to give it to you straight. There it is. Giving up. Choices. Every door you go to, it's closed. Well, I'm going to give you actually a divine door oracle instead of the Buddha. There is a door opening for you guys. There's plenty of fish in the sea. And if this person wants to be in this disgusting energy, let them. I'm going to tell it to you straight. Okay, they are bottling up their emotions, covering up their mistakes, painting their roses red. They don't want people to find out the truth. They're a sham, they're a fraud, they're living a lie. Don't let them tell you it's cupcakes and rainbows, because it's definitely not. I don't care what commitment they're in. It's wrong, it's dirty, it's nasty, it's evil, it's dark. Whatever it is. So you have choices, femme. You're going to miss them, and you wish things could be the way it is. But 8 of Cups, time to put the past behind you. Okay? Put the past behind you. What else can you do? What door's opening for the feminines? You are powerless, 10-10. 10 of Wands. It's a heavy burden to let go of, but we're going to let it go. Bottom of the deck is deeper. You are not finished, feminine. You are not yet done. Shh. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is yet to come. Hold on. Hold on. That's a message from the bottom of the deck. And the other one is... Ooh, it's like an old ruins. It's dirty. It needs a cleanup job. That is an old, whatever, chalet, an old villa. It's just an old home, an old house somewhere. It is old. It's just ruins, basically. And it needs to get cleaned up. You're cleaning up your life. You're cleaning up your mess. And the back of the card is walkabout. You discover your path in a sacred walkabout. The trees are your people. The trees are your people, and the earth is your tribe. In indigenous lessons, you find the will to survive. So you need a vacation, femme. Your choice is to clean up this mess, go on a vacay, get out there, take a trip, travel. It's time for freedom. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching me. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Please go to my jks1111.com. Get yourself signed up for my astrology course. It's coming up very soon, September 10th. Get in there. I will give you guys a free little mini reading if you order the astrology class. I'm thinking of coming back later and doing it live, if not tomorrow. Please do that. There's other things there for you also. Learn how to read tarot yourself. So there's a tarot class, and there's other things you can shop around and look through, the merch center, all kinds of stuff. So please look in there, see what you find, help support this channel. I need you guys now more than ever to jump on board and help support it. I'm facing a lot of things right now I got to deal with. I could really use financial support. So if there's anything you like, please go there. I love you so much. Remember what I always say, this life and this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. I love you all, and it's going to be great. I know this seems a little gloom and doom, but it's not. This is turning the page to another chapter. It's your moment. It's your moment. And this situation, I'm sure, will get resolved because, this person, it's safe to love. They are going to open up their heart. And remember, they're fighting to emotionally detach, but they're not winning. See the not winning? So they're not winning. They are going to have to deal with this emotion very soon. Okay? They're not going to get away with this. And they're lonely. Party one. Also, they feel very alone. So whatever situation they're in, believe me, it's going to come to a head. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Be well. Lots of love. Bye.